Hello everyone, Miss Silla here from Learn to Grow from the Pacific Northwest Zone 8B. Today I'm going to show you how to propagate purple tree collards from cuttings, just like this one here that I cut off from one of our purple tree collard plants. It'll take at least 3 weeks to about 12 weeks depending on your climate. The warmer it is, the quicker they will root. In fact, it's been pretty warm here in the Pacific Northwest, and one of them rooted only after 3 weeks, and the other one took about a month. So I'll show you those as well. In the meantime, let's head over here to my potting bench and I'll give you a closer look on how to do so. So first thing you want to do is remove all the leaves except the top ones or the baby ones. So I'm going to clip these off. And you can just leave the small ones right there on top. Then I'm going to also cut off most of this here. So my cutting will only be about 7 to 8 inches long. So we'll go ahead and cut it here on a bias. So now I've got my cutting, and all you have to do is stick it in a pot of soil in a 1-gallon container, and make sure to use a high quality potting mix. So just stick right in there and then press down a little bit around it. And make sure before you put your cutting in there, you can tamp it down by just doing this with your pot. And that's it. And you just give it a good water, keep the soil moist. So you want to make sure the soil is moist. So you probably want to water it every 2 to 3 days, depending on how warm it is in your climate. Your cuttings will start to develop newer leaves right in the middle, and the side leaf buds will develop into larger leaves, just like the side leaf bud here on our new cutting that we just planted. And also to check to see if your cutting had already rooted, you can gently pull up, and if you can't pull it out of the soil, that's an obvious sign that your cutting has already rooted. Here is the plant that I took cuttings from, and I just want to give you a closer look on where I take the cuttings. So this is the main stem right there in the middle, the thickest part, and it puts out these side shoots or side stems. So those are what you can cut off the plants to root. So like this one here, it's got leaves at the end. So you just cut it right at the base, close to the plant, and leave about maybe 1/4 inch so the plant can heal. So this one has a lot of side shoots, so this is a great way to propagate our purple tree collard. Once you get your cuttings planted, keep them in the shade out of direct sunlight, and in about a month or so, you'll see some signs of rooting, as I mentioned earlier, depending on your climate. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you'd like to know more about or learn more about the purple tree collard, please check out the links below. The Purple Tree Collard Project is a very informative website. Happy gardening, everyone.